What's up, guys? You already know it's your boy Ken Firewolf, yours truly, Capo, and back again with another UC podcast. And we got a special guest, but you already know who he is. He been on this channel before. It's that boy, David. How you been, man?
Yeah, good.
How you been, Mister King Firewolf?
I've been busy.
Yeah,
That's why there hasn't been a podcast going on.
you haven't did this in a minute, man.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been busy. My work schedule changed, so I had to get used to that. We got a new puppy this month, so I've been having to help with the puppy. So it's been loud in that house most of the day.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
Plus, Madden also just came out. Madden 23. I've been doing stuff on there, so.
That's gonna be the same way with me with 2K23 drop. Mr. David, have you been
What's up?
talking to any new females, my boy?
I've been.
What female is you talking to? The one that you fought with that fat kid about on the football team?
It's not that bitch. Fuck that bitch for sure. But I've been. It's not that bitch, but it's a different bitch. It's this fine Latina bitch. And I fuck with
Your
her.
teacher?
Nah, not that bitch. Shit, that shit happened. I mean, shit. I could make it work too, so maybe.
This motherfucker, man. Hey,
Chill.
child
but,
predator. That the teacher's gonna be a child predator at that point.
But yeah, there's
We
this
can't lie. We
fine-
always had that. We all had that fantasization
Yeah, we had
with
that
about our
fine-ass
teachers and
teacher.
shit. The
Either
fine
a
teachers.
There's got to be one at least.
There's like either a sub or
Mine
a
was my
teacher.
middle school teacher, my first grade teacher, my freshman year teacher for social justice.
All right, horn dog.
Bro, they were
Uh.
bro. I never seen a beautiful, sweet woman like them, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, like. But on some real shit. David, so how's school been? I see you started up school, man.
Yeah, I started it. This shit was good. I'm passing classes and shit. But my only class that I hate is reading.
No one cares.
So.
But
Why do you? I guess reading kind of sucks. English sucks. English is
Yeah, basically.
English
because
was
the
easy
teacher's a
for me.
bitch.
Like
awful. English is easy. It's just it sucks. It's boring.
it's
It's
just the
fuck- you
reading
have to
part I
read.
hate. I hate reading all the time in that class. Like most of the time, the dude put on a movie and was like, "Just watch this," and I was like, "All right, shit, I'm cool."
What the hell was your English teacher?
It was some young dude. He knew I wouldn't do anything in that class. He knew. Plus, it was the last class anyway, so it was just like something I just didn't care too much about. I was ready to go home.
Shit.
But yeah, like there's the I hit up one of my exes, my old exes from when I was like 16, my boy. And that shit's amazing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This motherfucker David just laughing secretly. This motherfucker, like, you stupid motherfucker. Why you hitting up one of your exes? Bro, she treated me right, bro. That's why I had to, bro.
Hey, they treat you right then, yeah, sure.
She always had. We was friends before we even started dating.
I mean, shit, she
You
probably
know-
want the dick. Shit. Knowing that bitch.
We just never really talked all the time type shit because she got a life, I got a life type shit. So we just been doing our thing. You feel me? We've been doing our thing. Like, but she know who Poppy is when it come down to shit. No cocky shit.
Oh my lord.
I'm being honest. She said it herself. Like, she said it herself. But like, you know. I'm still heated about this one thing, bro. Jasmine's bitch ass. That shit still has me heated. I'm just like, bro, How the fuck you
Give
gonna But-
give the people
So
the
for
context.
so for you guys that y'all haven't seen, we haven't been talking about no podcast in a minute, so uh, this is basically what happened. This girl who I used to talk to hit me up asking for my cousin's number. I just told her like I don't have his number, but even if I did, pretty much, like I would give it to you if I knew he wanted you to have it, type shit. I basically said, yeah, if he wanted you to have his number, don't you think he would have gave it to you? She just took that as disrespect. I was like, no, that's just me being telling you what it is. It's the truth. Like, it's really common sense at the end of the day. Because if you think about it, if someone wanted to give you the number, don't you think you would have been had it?
Yeah.
And she didn't like that shit. So she was like,
Yeah,
see,
she took it way too personally.
she was
Way too personally.
She got so mad over the shit. And she was like, I knew him before I knew you. Okay, and you was on my dick before you knew him too, huh? Yeah. She was on my dick, then went to him, and then went to my other cousin. Like, she was trying to fuck with the family, my boy. She was trying to get fucked by me, my cousin, and my little cousin. And that shit's crazy, in my opinion. That shit's wild. But that disrespect from females, I don't like it. I don't.
A wild foursome.
Here's why though. The disrespect from females, I feel like you disgrading yourself. That's just all it amounts to. You're putting you want to be treated as a queen, but you disrespect a person that's supposed to be a king. Like, how do that balance, my boy? That can't.
On God.
So if a female disrespect me, I just look at it like, okay, I know you ain't gonna do nothing. So, but the moment you try to, I have a right to defend myself. Like, I ain't sexist, I ain't none of that. But there was an article that came out literally like a day ago, and it said females are most likely to cheat more than guys. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Like, us dudes, yeah, we cheat, but I don't anyway.
Not
But
much.
we do it knowing we can't get caught. Females do it because they don't give a fuck and they know they can get caught. We know we can't get caught.
That was
But that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up to say, but it's the
the
truth.
ones that cheat. They think like that probably, but
It's just like, bro.
what?
No, because most dudes low-key get away with cheating. The only way they get caught is when their girl assumes shit, like just automatically gets, like, have that intuition, like, oh, so he might be doing something. Okay, let me check his phone. That's the only time they find out they're cheating. But if they don't have that, they wouldn't know at all. That's basically what I was getting at. But
Still depends pretty much on the situation.
But I mean, females gonna do what females do at the end of the day. Like, I ain't tripping. David, what's your
What's up?
experience on females cheating, my boy?
Some retarded ass shit. Mm-mm.
Care to
Explain, elaborate, my boy.
care to elaborate?
It's retarded. Like, bitches go back for your bitch ass, then start doing stupid shit. Just to start random shit.
You know what he said. That happened to me before. Bitches cheat and
Sorry.
then come running back. Bitch cheat, come running back. Like,
Yeah, it's like back and forward, but that's some
Bro,
retarded shit.
that's what I don't get, bro. Hunter knows what I'm talking about. But a bitch called me a bitch ass nigga because I don't want her because she cheated. How did that work?
That's
Like, how you gonna
retarded.
get mad at me because I don't want you?
I'm sensing a little echo right now, by the way. Coming from you, I think. But yeah, If you cheat on somebody, why would you go back to them,
Exactly my point.
knowing that you fucked up?
Yeah.
It's like they like. I feel like they like the feeling. That's what I'm starting to
There's-
think. They like the
there's some
feeling. They like
people-
that adrenaline of knowing they're gonna get caught. Type shit.
And they always be crying when they get caught too. That's some retarded shit.
And what I
So-
found crazy is she did all that shit and then lied on my name on top of that. She tried to say I wanted a threesome.
Oh, hell no.
Bro, you know me for how long?
remember that.
You and Hunter, you know me for how long? Sure, I may talk about a threesome every now and then, but that I'm not being for real about it at all. Like I go like, yeah, I would want one, cause that's no. Name one guy who wouldn't want one. Like,
Makes
like
sense.
it's a fantasy type thing, but I'm realistic. Like, if I'm with somebody, I'm only with that person. I'm not gonna do anything to affect what we have going on and type thing. But she tried to lie on my name to my ex, and my ex already knew what it was. Basically, she already knew the bitch was trying to start
It
shit.
made you and that ex cool.
Yeah, it made me and my ex cool. Like, she knew I wasn't like. I told her straight up I wanted to beat her ass at one point. She knew that from personal experience because I told her like. And it's just she was trying to lie to my ex, and my ex was trying to lie to my other ex, and it was just crazy, bro. She
But your
like,
other ex knew that.
she knew because I stand
You weren't
behind
on that.
loyalty. I stand behind loyalty. That's one thing I stand behind, and these females know. People who used to date me know that shit. So she was on some childish shit. Like, how could you have a kid and do childish shit? How? I don't see how people could do that.
It's crazy. It really is.
Like,
You're supposed to be mature and teaching your kid. Not that your kid was like old, but still showing your kid, like, giving your kid like moral, not showing your kid the way, basically. And you're gonna be doing.
at the end of the day, fuck her kid. fuck her kid. I don't care.
Not like that though. Not that way.
Yeah, not that way. But it's just like, she shouldn't have dissed me. She shouldn't have tried to lie on my name. But I know she's gonna end up texting me in like a month. I know, because she always does it. After she blocks me a month, texts me another month. Blocks me a month, texts me another. She's on that weird shit. And
So
I
you talking
looked.
about that hospital disabled?
Yeah,
bitch,
the
huh?
crippled bitch. You said.
Yeah, the crippled bitch.
Yes. Her dumb ass, bro. And she, bro, what was funny to me, check this out. I didn't even say this to you. She cheated on me, blocked me, unblocked me, had the nerve to text me, was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I was gonna come over to your house and talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, what? My house? You were gonna come over to my house?
My ass.
My house? She was like, I was trying to come over to your house, blah blah blah, to talk to you about it. Like, I'm willing to do anything. What are you talking about? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, bitch, are you dumb? If I'm in your if you're in my vicinity, most likely it's gonna end bad for you, my boy. Like, it's just some crazy shit, bruh. How's the new puppy been, Mister?
Loud and
Not just.
handful. It's a Beagle Lab mix. It's basically is the size of a beagle. Right now, it should grow into the size of a lab, but it looks like a beagle. It's interesting. He also sounds like a beagle. He's got the beagle bay bark.
Do you got the
Thing.
paperwork for the dog and shit?
He also buffs like my old dog used to. Yeah, but they didn't know what. They knew that he was lab. They didn't know what he was mixed with, though. But we're pretty, like, 99% sure it's Beagle.
Mm.
So, yeah. He's an adorable dog, though. Adorable dog.
I haven't seen him yet. At all.
That's true, you have not. Because I keep forgetting to show you.
Mr. David looks up like he's about to fall asleep over there. Are you good, my boy?
Nah, I'm chilling.
You playing on your little laptop?
Nah. Nah, I'm
Looking up
chilling.
nefarious things.
Just think about that stupid ass shit.
He depressed right now. Are you good,
Nah,
my
I'm
boy?
not.
You can hear it in his voice.
Nah.
I'm thinking
Fine.
about this.
But no, so basically, alright, so you know the bitch I was talking to?
Yeah.
So I was talking about this female and shit. She's different. She's more different than the other girls. She told me like, if you ever stop giving me attention, I don't really care. I will still talk to you and shit. And I was like, alright, cool. And the bitch, we ain't dating, but she's just fucking around with it and shit. We fucking and shit. But
Y'all fucking and shit. What?
chill. The
That's
crazy
words
part,
that came out your mouth. That didn't come
Chill.
out of mine. That was words.
it gets
Shit,
crazy. It
chill.
gets crazy. It gets crazy. So after that day,
Okay,
so
buddy.
I took her phone, her phone one time, and the craziest.
His
her
phone. That's crazy.
I took her phone. And I was at football practice. The coach calls me and say, "Go to your locker and give this girl her phone." And I look, and it was not her. It was the fucking mother. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I go to the locker. I get the phone. I was like, "Oh, I can't fucking find it." And I think I lost it. The coach is like, "Hurry up!" And I find it, and I'm like, "Alright, cool." And I look at her, and she's like, "Nah, bro." She looked like she was about to cry. But yeah,
She
she
was
texted
doing
me.
something on that
I'm sorry.
phone.
She was saying, she texted me, "I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't block me and nothing like that." And I was like, "Nah, I'm chilling right
Clear
now."
sign she was doing something. Clear fucking sign, my boy. Clear sign. If you're still talking to her, David, block her. Block her. Here's why. Here's why. She was doing something knowing how you felt about her and how she felt about you, but she put her feelings aside to do something on the low, and that's why she was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." And you had her phone, and she started crying. Looked like she was starting to cry. It's a
Her
clear
mom was
sign
like-
she was gonna do something on the low or doing something. She's texting another nigga, bro.
No, we're not even dating. So she was she told me like,
That's
don't-
David. Listen to this, bro.
We're not dating, so yeah, you know.
Even if you're not dating, it's the principle behind it. You're still socializing with that person. You still have that, like, oh, I want to fuck with her type shit. You still have that type of thing. It's the principle behind it. Because how you gonna feel if she start talking to somebody else and she's talking to you at the same time? You would be mad, right?
She's not talking to
Yes.
nobody else.
That's the point I'm
That's
getting
the
at, my
thing.
boy.
Look.
Have you went through
She-
all her messages?
But do you know that for sure?
People, look, it's because people been telling me from my school, like, "Hey, are you guys dating and shit?" And I'm like, "Why the fuck?" And she's like, they told me like, "Hey, because she's saying this and that," and I'm like, "The fuck? What you mean?" And they're like, "What the fuck you mean by that? You're not dating and shit." I'm like, "Nigga, we never dated." And she's just like, "I don't know." Then
Have
I
you went
up
through her
to
messages?
I did. She's like, "You see, I'm not texting no nigga." and I made sure, and I was like,
It's
what?
easy to delete them shits too. I hope you know, especially if it's
easy to
on.
hide
It's
the conversation.
on.
It's
Not
easy to
even
hide the conversation.
Snapchat. You can literally clear conversations from. Like, just go to your settings and clear all your conversations.
Then
Instagram, you
she,
have to manually go in and click the message and delete all them bitches.
yeah, but she was like, check my shit, all fucking confidence like that. And I was like, alright, cool. The weird part that it was that she's like, I got one thing that I could actually show you. And it was basically her and shit was like she was like giving me this shit and that, and I was like, alright, cool. And she told me like, hey, but yeah, like I know that you more like this and that, not like the other boys and shit, but yeah. But other boys tried to hit
Damn,
on
she called
her.
you a boy. Damn.
Yeah.
Me
But
personally, I wouldn't go for that. I would be like, I'm a man compared to them boys. Like that.
nah,
See, you should. That's where you fumbled
No,
it right
I
there.
say that's when you say I'll be your man friend, and
Nah,
not your
nigga.
boyfriend.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
fuck you, Hunter.
That's
What?
But
How?
look.
How is that fucked up? I said
But
that
look,
you said you. Be
this is the crazy part. This is actually the crazy part. So it was recess. I'm still happy about recess shit because they let us go outside and play.
Recess.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces.
So there's this.
Did he say
and
recess
I
or
go to her.
recess?
So I go to this bitch,
He said
and
recess.
she's like, "I what's up and all that."
Nigga, you
And
in middle school. What middle school has recess?
my school.
What
My
the?
middle school. Hello.
It's because of
I
us
didn't.
together
middle
with
school
a
had-
I
mentor.
didn't.
My middle school had recess.
I
They-
didn't. My
my
middle school
school-
literally all had just like my recess was literally PE. Like that was literally I played
Nah.
football.
That's
that was
tough.
literally my recess. So I was
That's-
already ready
Nah,
for high school.
but-
I already knew there was no recess. So I was just like, fuck that shit.
There's no recess in high school.
No.
What the
No.
fuck? I feel so betrayed. But the funny part,
30-minute.
I look at this shit. Look
Literally
at this
dead
shit.
ass.
Look
I got
at this
in
shit.
trouble from that shit though.
Look at this shit.
I'm gonna let
Look.
David finish and talk about it.
So the girl, like I go play some basketball shit. I've been trying to shoot and shit. I turn around. She's talking to this boy, bro. Tell me why the fuck instead of like they go up to her and she comes up to me and starts talking to me, and the other boys just look at me like, really, nigga, really, and shit. I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing shit. And they come up to me like, y'all should date and shit. Like, nigga, the fuck you mean? Then, then I was like, they get pissed at me because she has a fat ass and all that shit. And they're like, hey, date this bitch. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't looking for that shit. I'm looking for something else. And she like, nigga, like, and they said, bitch, the fuck you looking at for? For fucking head? And I was like, nah, nigga, chill. So these niggas, they make us go to this bathroom. We're chilling and shit. We're like, hey,
Y'all were in the same bathroom together?
Yeah, we're chilling. We just
Wait, what?
What?
chill the fuck down. Chill the fuck down.
I'm not
So-
even encouraging this, but you didn't go
Look,
ahead.
there because people were outside. We were thinking the thing, you know. We were thinking about giving head. She was
Give
like,
it.
she
Give it. That's crazy.
she
You get
was
head.
gonna
You don't
me
give
head.
it. I mean, you can give it, but
She was gonna
receiving
do
is better,
something.
better than giving. Yeah.
Alright, she was gonna do something, and we just hear fucking people say, "Bro, security!" And I'm like, these motherfuckers are ruining my chance right now, bruh. So we round out this bitch, bro. We see the principal, the fucking security chasing the other people, cause there's this little fight going on. Shit was crazy. People were recording it and shit. That shit was fucking funny, but at the same time, that bitch was gonna. I got cop blocked, but the shit. But the shit was fucking. Me and her was
Literally, he did. Literally.
So
Literally,
me and this bitch were chilling in the bathroom. We go back in there, hoping we don't get caught. And she's like, bro, just let me do it already. So I was like, nigga, I ain't trying to get caught with your bitch ass. And she's like, I bet. And I
Hey,
was like,
David,
fuck
David, David. It can't get worse. Here they were
And-
eating booty in the stairwell. So
it.
I'm dead
They made a whole
ass.
song about
There
it.
was a whole song.
But
Like it was.
The bitch-
People also got caught jerking off.
this is the part. This
Oh,
is the
people
part.
in downstairs was getting caught. At my school, they were fucking. They was fucking, and the security guard
Yeah,
told
same in
them
ours.
they got caught fucking.
They got caught in the stairwell at mine.
They literally got caught in the basement bathroom, and just the security guard, Ed, was like, "Let them finish."
But
I swear to God, he
No,
was like,
this
"Let
is-
them finish." And after
look,
we
this
went in
is
there,
the
there was
crazy
nut on
part.
the ground. There was
Look.
little white stuff on the. I swear
hold
to
up.
God.
This is the crazy part.
So we didn't go in
So-
that bathroom the whole fucking year. After that,
Well, this is the crazy part. That the principal, the security walks in at the same bathroom. I think the security went to the girls' restroom. They both check, and I was like, "Mister, I'm using the restroom and shit." And he's like, "Who's the person right next to you?" You know, I was like, "It's just some random person. I don't know." Then they make that bitch talk. I don't know how the fuck she got away with this. Yeah, I'm pissing it. That shit Harry did, and the principal goes out, and I just look at the bitch and be like, bruh.
she's
couldn't
secretly
got
a man in
caught.
disguise, bro.
But
secretly
her
a man in
fucking
disguise.
voice, her fucking voice was retarded. It didn't fucking match well. Like, I was like, how the fuck did that shit slide? But yeah, I was like,
Because
yeah.
here's
Girl
David.
voice.
Because no one thinks a girl's gonna sneak into a guy's bathroom. Because
Yeah.
here's why. Because girls tend to say, "Oh, boys' bathrooms are nasty." Hell no, hell no. Girls' bathrooms are nasty. That's a fact.
I was gonna say I've had to clean both, and yeah.
Last year was
Yeah.
crazy. They caught some fat bitch trying to fuck a
They're
skinny
both
boy.
gross.
Bro, there was a fight in my gym, and this bitch was like, this female was getting her ass whooped, and they were taking like the other girl was beating her ass so bad her shirt ended up coming off and her boobs popped out, bro. This nigga David laughing. Her
He
ass
wants
was
to
getting
see it,
beat
that's
that
why.
bad, bro. It was getting beat that bad. She ended up walking out the school with no shirt, no bra, all that.
And the fuck was she holding her titties?
Yes, swear to God, swear to God, bro.
That's funny.
There was
No,
there was a whole video on it. Cause it
Oh,
started in my gym. It was in my gym class,
That's where all the good ones start.
and literally like I was cool with everybody in that class, dude. Everybody in that gym class, from the gang members to the basketball players and all that shit. Like I was cool with everybody, so we just was sitting back, just watching the fight happen while playing basketball. We was just dribbling the ball, shooting, and looking. It was just funny. Walking out the school by the buses at that, by the buses, because it was fifth period. By the buses with her hands covering her titties. I was just like, bro,
trying to picture
bro, I swear to you, bro. If I had a daughter that got her ass beat that bad, switching schools, out of state. You not know, hell no. You going to
And then
boxing
switching
classes?
schools. Yeah, you're taking.
You're gonna learn how to wear tight ass shirts that can't pop off. Learn to tie your hair up into a tight ass bun so no one can pull your hair. Yeah.
And the tight ass fucking bra.
Yeah, and a tight ass ball, but don't make you suffocate yourself though. But yeah, like I'm not gonna. That's why I can't really have a daughter, cause it's just shit like that, bro.
Bruh.
Would just irritate the fuck out of me. Like I just can't.
I don't know. I think you've answered the question before. I don't remember. Probably not on the podcast, but the good old internet question of would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
I'd rather have a gay son. To be honest, because he could be gay and be.
I
playing
said
sports.
this before. I said here's the downside and plus side to the shit. Say
He's
if
gonna go into a full breakdown.
say if you have a thought daughter, right? And say if she's 18 and she has a friend that's like 19, and her friend's a thought too, cause hoes know hoes. Let's be honest.
True.
And say if I was single, I would most likely fuck on her friend, nigga. Like, let's be honest. But if I have a gay
Fuck,
son,
This is something
but here's another thing. If I have a gay son, gays are normally
Fuck his
cool.
friend too.
Nigga, no. Gay people. This is why I respect them so much, cause gay people hang out with mainly girls.
So you be
Mainly
fucking a
girls.
girl.
So either way it goes, it's just like there's still gonna be girls.
So
You know,
so yes,
but-
you will fuck his friends too.
But I'd rather have a gay son, cause I ain't gonna put up with a thought daughter. I'll send that bitch
Oh, yeah.
away.
Yeah, you
She'll go like,
walk in,
I
her
hate
bitch
you,
is
dad.
inside.
Like, I'm not gonna put up with that. My son go
Bitch
respect
Yeah,
you. Go like,
I would say
understand
I'd
what
also
you're trying to do.
I'd also rather have a gay son than a daughter.
I would rather have a
Because-
gay daughter than a gay son. That's just me. Because me and my daughter could go out looking for girls. Like, hey, which one do you think you find? Which one's fine for you? Like that type of shit. I like
Except
that
you'd
type
be
of vibe.
except you'd be like almost 20 years older.
yeah,
Shit crazy.
type shit. But it's like, yeah. But yeah, like that whole situation at my school was crazy though.
I'm trying to think of any
bitch's
crazy
titty
things I've
stories.
had at my school.
A
There's
kid
been
knifing
few.
his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, stat.
That
Yeah,
I heard
some
that
kid-
that shit literally. I heard that shit when I was in school. I literally people was talking about it all in while I was in class.
Yeah, it was in the basement. It was in the JROTC hallway. Some kid stabbed his. It was his ex-girlfriend, I guess, 'cause he was upset for whatever reason. And so he stabbed her.
It's retarded.
Oh,
And yeah, he got. I think he's still in jail.
I think. I don't know for sure. I don't. I haven't known
People-
since like
My last year there, because they talked about it.
People I know
And
is locked up.
Last I knew, he was still in jail.
People I know that I went to school with is locked up. Still free my nigga D3 and free my nigga Javon. There's them two niggas was like them niggas that like they were cool as hell in school, bro. I swear to God, one time there was this Hispanic girl I told David about. Her name was Esmeralda. You heard the name too, David. I mean, huh?
yeah, I've heard
yeah.
the name. Yeah.
Yeah. Just fine ass girl. This nigga Javon was like, bro, you cannot pull her, bro. I looked at the nigga like, you stupid as hell. And I started roasting him, and he started laughing. He had gold teeth in, long ass dreads. He looked at me, he was like, bro, go talk to her. I moved my fucking desk, and this is in fucking. We were watching Romeo and Juliet. I forgot what class that was.
English.
Yeah, English, yeah. So I moved my desk back to her because I looked at her and smiled, and she smiled back. I don't even really smile, but she smiled at me. That made me smile, type shit. So I moved my desk back there. There's this white kid on the other side of the room, Logan. He's cool as shit too. I ended up looking at this nigga Logan. He was like, bro, talk to her, bro. I was like, hey, what's up? Me and her started watching the movie, talking, chopping it up. I was like, after class, you want to give me a hug type shit? Because that's what I was doing that shit freshman year. And I was getting bitches doing that shit. I swear to God, all I was like, hug, boom, hug type shit. And after that, like we was into the I got her fucking Facebook at that time. Facebook was still popping, but fuck Facebook now. That shit ass.
I was like, was it really Facebook or was it like Messenger?
It was Messenger, but it's
everything's
still
kinda
connected to
both.
Facebook. But
Yeah.
yeah. At that time, you had to add people on fucking Facebook before texting on Messenger.
bro,
But yeah,
Messenger was a middle school vibe for like me because it was in middle school. That's what was going around. I was like, Messenger was the way to
Oh
talk to.
nah.
Messenger been a big thing since I was in like 6th grade. It's just I just really didn't.
I stopped using it because it took up too much space on my phone.
School.
I got it on my phone, but nobody texts me on it. And when I post on there, I see a lot of people I used to go to school with look at this shit, and I was just like, damn.
Yeah. Anyway, continue with the story.
But I end up talking to her. She ends up fucking with me, but she wants to talk to someone else. So she ended up talking to this one kid I went to school with named Tyler.
Tyler.
And I was just like, and I texted her during the summer, chopping it up with her, and this nigga ended up getting on her Facebook like, "Why you texting my bitch, nigga?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Nigga, you're white, bro. Like you're white. Chill, chill, bro."
So wait, you're telling me that that a Latina girl actually likes a white guy?
This is surprising.
Since when?
Most of her relationships was Hispanics and black people, so she tried something new. She tried something new. That's all I can really say. She tried a white dude. That it is what it is. But
Oh no.
like,
My school is a wannabe white
Those
bitch.
girls at now.
her, she's
school's a
dating a
wannabe.
full-blooded Hispanic, bro. Now, but she added me from Snapchat too.
Where them?
But
What I'm saying.
she weird though. She adds me when she's single. She talks to me when she's single. But every time I try to talk to her, like she go like, "Oh, I like you. I blah blah blah. I always think about the time we looked at each other in class. Blah blah blah. You was like my boyfriend, even though we wasn't dating." That's literally what she said. But she never tried to date me. Like, how do that work? How?
Did you like make a move on her?
I was trying to, and I literally said, like, how do that work? Every time I try to
And then
date
just
you,
every
you
time
just
she stopped talking.
yeah, and it's just like shit's weird. She a weirdo, but there was this one girl who looked like Fiona off of Shrek, nigga. I swear to God, I went to school with her. She would cake her face with makeup and shit. Crazy, bro.
Bro, my school is a wannabe white school, bro.
Who wanna be a fucking prep school, nigga? That nigga go to a prep school.
Like, my school is like, I already told you, like, it's new and shit, so basically, like, this new principal is a bitch. They already wrote me up. One more write-up, then I get kicked out of the school. Like, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And they said, if you're smoking weed, we're gonna have to kick you out. Like, nigga, I'm not
That's
even
why people
smoking.
smoke before going to school, cause they can't do nothing if you smoked before school. 'Cause
Like,
it's
it's
not at
because, look,
school.
I'm not. I don't have shit to smoke, so I get people's shit, then I give it back to them. So, like, and
No,
they-
see, this is
and
where you
I
go
told
wrong,
them.
David. This is where you need to start thinking. Meet people outside school. Just like I knew people outside of school. I was getting fucking big bags, like bags the size of a whole ass computer. I was getting big bags and stuffing the bitches in my shoes because, like, both of my shoes, I had it in a shoe box type shit. That's how big the shit
But-
was.
Look,
I had to put
like,
all that shit in my shoe. My shoe
that-
smelled like weed. My whole box in my room smelled like weed. Like, I was
But-
getting good shit from people for free. Like, niggas was like, try this shit. Bro, take a bag with you. I did that shit.
It's
Like, that
because-
type of shit.
Like, it's because they got into the boys' restroom or the girls, and it smelled like either somebody was hotboxing the restroom or either doing some weird shit. Because they walked in and they smelled like they said that it smelled like heavy weed, and I was like, that ain't me, fo.
You know, this is what they fail to realize, too. This is what schools fail to realize. You can have a bag of weed in your book bag and just open it a little bit and it will stink up the whole fucking room.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Point is, you're not supposed to have it in school at all.
Yeah.
but That's why I
But
always smoked before I went to school or smoked when I was at school, but in the fucking, because across from my school there's the apartments that I literally chilled at. Knew some people in them apartments too, so they let us get in the apartments and smoke in there and shit. So
High school, right?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
we called the apartments across the street from my school Chinatown.
But yeah,
There's
they,
a whole bunch of Asians people lived over there. I was fucking with one of them. They was fine as shit. But her
They
titty popped
wanna-
out in gym though, and that shit was crazy.
there's this fat ass kid. That nigga, oh hell no, how he fucking fell was the fucking funniest shit. Nigga was chasing my fucking friend. He like, you know when you titty flop somebody?
Slam dunk. We call that slam dunk. We call that slam dunk. Slam dunk, nigga. You flip it up and then down. Slam dunk.
So my fucking friend titty flopped this nigga. The nigga starts chasing my friend. So my
Chasing
friend
him
over
like he
here.
ate us, like he a snack. Chase
So
me, you
this
fat
nigga-
boy. Chase me, fat boy.
So this nigga is saying, "You want a bag of cookies, nigga?" No, fucking fat ass kid. Like, where did he? And then I was like, "This fat ass nigga." So my friend hit him with a juke.
Was it George?
No, they hit him with a juke. This fat ass nigga. I could not fucking believe what he actually did. That nigga fucking jumped on the cookies and crumbled the fuck out of them. And everybody was on his ass
He's
for that shit.
he's still hiding some of them titty cookie crumbs right under his titty and shit. The cookie bandit is hiding under his titty. It's under his left titty.
Search his titties!
And the nigga stands up.
Search his
he
man
stands
boobs.
up and he
Search his
opens the
moves.
fucking cookie. He opens the cookie bag and starts eating them bitches. I was dead ass laughing my
I
ass
cannot eat
off.
crumbled cookies.
I can't either.
Like if a cookie gets crumbled up, I cannot eat that.
It was
And then-
like
and
little.
then-
It was like halfway crumbled though.
You
But
think
that's
that
fat
was
ass.
funny, bro? See, that was funny, but like, I don't think this is gonna compare to this. So there was this fine Asian girl. I said earlier I was trying to fuck with her, but her titty popped out in gym doing the pacer test. I swear to you, it was me, my homie Zion, this nigga Dalen. Me and them still cool to this day. We talk about that shit all the time. That bitch titty popped out doing the pacer test. We looked over there and everybody was seeing her. I don't know how she didn't know her titty was popped out. How do you not know your titty popped out of your shirt? Don't you feel it like? And she was wearing a tight, like it was like one of them tight fucking workout shirts. So it was like,
So yes, you would feel that.
you would feel the little thing go, like the part of your shirt going under your shit, like you would feel that shit.
At least you'd think.
Like she
Oh,
was
no.
running back to back. The teacher had to say, "Oh, fix yourself, fix yourself." All of us, me, Zion, and Dalen, was just laughing, just laughing at it, cause we was like, bro, her boobs out, nigga, like. How do you not
In the
notice
pacer
that?
test.
Doing the pacer test. And she was running slow as shit, so you would feel the shit. Like, you would feel the wind blowing against your chest, don't you think? Like,
Yeah,
you're
could
running.
feel it and shit.
You're
could
You'd
feel
running.
feel
it.
it,
You would
like
feel-
slap against you or whatever.
You would feel the wind. Like, all that wind, you would feel the shit, so there was no excuse. I felt like she was purposely just, oh yeah, my titties out. I don't care. Like, it was that shit, and it was just like we ended up walking around because we did the pacer test, then we had to do our workouts. So we had to walk for a minute, do our sit-ups and jumping jacks, and then we had free
I
time.
used to be so goated at the pacer test.
Oh, my shit from high school or from elementary school to high school. Elementary school, I had bad asthma, so I only did like 5 of them bitches. And plus, I was fat as shit. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I was fat as shit in elementary school, nigga. I was big as shit, hefty type shit. But then middle school, I could get up to like 20, but I just didn't like to, so I got up to 5. High school, I got up to 45 on the pacer test. I could really keep on going if I wanted to, but I just was like, yeah,
Oh, stop on.
I wanted to get it over with because the moment someone you fuck with gets out, you want to get out too at that point.
Yeah.
That's how it was with me. Me and my homie
See,
was
me-
competing, so I just
we
like
challenge each other,
yeah. So it was just like my homie got out, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get out. At least I'm gonna get one more than he is, type shit.
I don't know.
I
And-
always got at least like 20 or 25 at the least.
I did
I
my
got
shit
I think I went-
47. That's it.
I don't remember the exact number I got, but I know in elementary school I did a lot because there was like one kid in the gym class that was like the athletic. He's like when it was for our basketball team, the whole strategy was to give him the ball because he was just the most athletic kid at the school. So it was just me and him left, and I think I was at like 38 or something, and I stopped.
I got up to 45, and that was just on a good day. I looked at my homie, was like, bro, you see, I smoke
Yeah,
a lot, and I
I
got up
felt-
to a
I
45.
felt-
Like, that's literally what I said
felt
to him.
I felt accomplished because I was like, hey, it's me and the most athletic kid in the school. And then after that, I had my rib injury after that, so that my stamina wasn't ever the same as it was after elementary school. I still always got like in the 30s, I think.
Hell no.
And now I got a 45 right before I got kicked out, too. And that's when I was smoking heavy. Like, I was smoking every day before school. Every day. So it was just like, I was surprised for myself to get up to a 45. But after, because they had the fountain in the whole gym room near the doors. Soon as I hit that water, that shit felt amazing, bro.
Ours was right outside the door.
We had one outside the
In
door
elementary
and one
school.
inside the door.
Bruh, there's this new teacher and shit. We call that bitch the robot. Cause she looks like a
Why?
legit. She was, my mama, I told her, like, miss, why you look like a, like, she look like a fucking robot, like a whole ass robot. And she's like, and she looked at me like, that's what people tell me. And we started calling her robot. And she got pissed at us and shit. She was mad at us and shit. And she's like, "You're harassing a teacher." Like, miss, we're not. We're just fucking around. Then, and she's like, "All right, then." So there's this other teacher. They're like, "Just do your work, guys." And we did it. I was doing my work. The other niggas were just fucking around with the teacher and shit, saying that they were motorboat her and shit.
Okay, that was extreme. That was
Oh
extreme.
my.
Like, no, it wasn't me. So I was just chilling. I was doing my work. And
You know,
the miss-
David. We know you, bro. We know you.
Nah,
We
for
know
real,
you're the
dead
type
ass.
of person to go like, oh, I mean, I can join in that activity.
So look,
I can
so
indulge in
there's
that.
this- Be quiet, chill. Like, there's this girl in front of me, and she said, "What's the motorboater?" And I was like, "You want to see the motorboater?"
Ain't no way.
And she's like, she looked
Ain't
at
no
me
way.
like, "The fuck?" And I was like,
I could do that to her.
and she's like, "Can you show me a sample of it?" And I was like, "It's like this."
She thought it was a
shit.
song, a sample of it. Nigga, what?
Yes.
Is this a
What?
store? Like, you want to sample food? Like, she wants a sample?
bro.
You want
Then
to
I
so
mean, I showed
you're
her.
saying I could show you? Like, on your
Yeah.
body,
You
I
want me
can
to
show
give
you?
you a
Like,
demonstration?
Then she just looks at me like, "Oh, that's what motorboater means." And I was like, "Yeah, nigga." I look at the teacher. The bitch is just looking at me, and then she's like, "You're not allowed to say that." And I was like, "I wasn't even talking to you."
What if I'm talking about motorboats?
On God, then she got mad at me because I was talking back to her, so she write me up for that. So yeah,
She just wanted a dick. That's all she wanted.
she knows that if we motorboat her, she won't last long. So I
What?
Nigga David. I'm trying my best.
What?
Keep it composure, like, bro. How the fuck, nigga? Like,
She's a robot, so call her the robot.
That'd be a little bit hard to do that then.
yeah, your ass will get electrocuted off the rip. You gonna go like,
To smack into metal?
So I'm not tripping. I could do it any day.
This shit,
But
bro.
yeah,
Anyway.
School and shit, like, it was just fun, bro. I'm telling you, that shit
school
was
was
amazing.
fucking fun.
Middle school's just terrible. Middle school's
My
terrible.
middle school right now.
Mine
I'm
is opposite. Middle school was awesome.
Middle school
My
was
shit-
decent technically. Like, it was just I hated
Bro,
my
middle
middle school because they was like, okay, they said this: if you don't have pencil and paper, you're getting fucking rid up and sent to ISS. So I was in
That's
ISS
dumb.
every day because I didn't have a pencil and paper, and the school was supposed to refurbish you that shit. Every school's supposed to refurbish you that shit technically, but you know that
Because
shit.
in my middle school,
The teachers,
Bro.
they hate.
I met
They
I met
hate
you
that
when I
shit.
was in middle school. I met Lloyd in middle school.
I met you when you was getting ready to go to middle school.
I met Wyatt in middle school. Well, yeah, but still, I knew you in middle school basically when I was in middle school. And then Caden went to the same middle school. Oh my god, dude, that was lit. We were lit in like 8th grade. Oh my god, that was the best school year of all time.
Fuck, my school year right now is ass. They strict as fuck.
It's
Like,
like
you
every
could-
school.
Nah, like my shit is actually strict. The principal's outside with you.
David,
and
I'm
shit.
telling you, it's just because it's pretty much a new school. Because
It's a new
they always
school.
do that. They crack down when it's new school. But when a few
No,
years
this
go
is what I
by,
hate.
you're in 8th grade, so that shit that you're not even gonna notice it. The
No, this
people
is what
that
I
you know
hate,
that's there at your school, that's gonna still go to your middle school. You're gonna go like, oh, they're gonna tell you, oh, they cracked down a little bit. I'm telling you, that's gonna be what's happening.
This is what I hate. The 6th graders are little pussies as fuck. They're pussy. They're
Are-
scared of the school.
Fuck
They're
them
scared of
kids.
the They're scared of the fucking principal. And I'm like, y'all should fucking do something. They're like, no, I don't want to get in trouble with my mom or the school. I don't want to get kicked out. They can't do shit, to be honest.
My principal in middle school was
Like, I miss the old
non-existent.
school. I miss the old school. I was like,
Okay, I miss middle school a little bit. Like, I was cool with a bunch of smokers in middle school. I was high as shit in middle school. I ain't even gonna lie, but that was just like
In
that.
middle school, you get
But
to
it was
play-
just
you
there
get
was
to
one teacher.
smoke.
We played apples and apples every fucking day.
Yeah, put it
I think it was in English class too, to be exact. This fat ass fucking math teacher always was like made me sit up front, so I was high as fuck sitting in the front of the classroom looking back at people and they just go like, bro, you're burnt out, nigga, you're burnt out, you high as shit right now.
I mean, yeah, 7th grade was cool too for me, but yeah, I think 8th grade I was a little better. If I remember
7th
right.
grade
But,
was the best for me. 6th grade was boring because we had that corona shit. But 7th grade was the best. My mama.
Yeah, you had that early. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like there's hella fights, hella drama.
Dead ass. When I got
Hella
kicked out,
smoke.
that's when Corona started happening. Dead ass.
Literally. That's what I'm saying. David had it really early in his schooling career.
If they
life
would have
thing.
waited on kicking me out, I would have graduated off the fucking computer, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That
I
is
would have
true.
I would have had my G or not my GED, my fucking diploma off my fucking computer, bro. And that shit would piss me off. They could have waited, bro. They could have at least let me get my diploma, nigga. I had good grades.
But yeah, if I had to go back to schooling, like if I had to go back
Okay.
to one point, probably be like 8th grade
If
or
I would
7th grade, 1 2. It'd
like
be in middle school
dead ass,
or
if I would
6th
go
grade.
back to
6th
high
grade was
school,
also one of the most fun years of school that I've had. 6th grade was fun.
if
too.
I could redo high school over again, I would do it again. If it was with everybody I went to school with, hell yeah, I would do it all over again.
I would rather kill myself.
That shit, it
I'll
was so,
back
bro,
to
nigga,
fifth
I was
grade.
so popular, nigga. The freshmen that came in knew who I was. Just looked at me like, why are you so popular? Like that, it was literally the freshman that was always questioning why people have certain type of statuses. It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, it was that type of shit. They was just like, why are you so popular? And I was like, look
The
at you.
judgy
It was like, I was looked at him and I was like, look at you. You look like a 6th grader. You're a nerd. All you do is literally play on your phone. Just do weird shit. Gather Pokemon. Like, that's lame. No female
Pokemon.
That's dead ass all he did. I was hanging out with the freshmen. I was a junior hanging out with from freshman girls, giving them the heads up about how the school worked and how all that shit goes down. Giving them knowledge on that shit because they asked me and my bro Zion that shit because we were sitting at the same table.
I have to go.
They was like, how that shit? This nigga Davis, I'm gonna have to go.
I'm
Baby,
gonna go
you-
to sleep.
Nigga, there's no school, boy.
We got Mexican party tomorrow. It's a sweet 16th
Man, fuck that
birthday.
Mexican party. And fuck
Bitch,
your
I gotta
fucking
go
fat
for
ass.
I gotta go for that sweet ass tacos.
Have your fucking mom drop you off some tacos, nigga.
Fuck no, it's all the way to the east side.
We shouldn't be that much longer here. You can tough it out.
Yeah, anyway, David. Yeah, you can tough it out. You can wait until this is over, man.
Anyway,
how long is it gonna be?
continue.
But yeah, that shit like
I don't
it
know.
was like we was giving knowledge to the freshman group of girls
It shouldn't be that much longer.
and it was just like they was like, oh well, y'all seem cool. You want to go to a party? Blah blah blah. They invited me, my homie, to the party. I thought the Hispanic girl though, the freshman Hispanic girl, nigga, she was fine as shit. She has me on Snap to this day, but it's just I never talked to her.
I want to completely redo high school, like completely.
High school was just so fun. I was that nigga in high school.
Like I want to go back to the first day and completely redo it, all over. Maybe
teacher,
not the first day, maybe like the second day, because the first day was just freshmen. I don't care about that.
Like-
the second day is cool.
high school, high school and middle school, I mainly hated a little bit because they knew who my brother was, and they always thought I was gonna be like my brother.
Yeah, they compared you to your.
And I was
brother.
like, for one, my brother's Caucasian. You think he's gonna be on the shit I'm on? I'm mixed. The fuck? Like my brother.
But yeah. All right. He got cut off, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Anyways,
Ah,
yeah, I want to redo high school just because I think I talked about it on the last podcast. That's
High-
why.
Technical difficulties. Yeah. If I could control it, yeah. Back to what I was saying. Where did I leave off at? People compared me to my brother. Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, people compared me to my brother, and it was just weird to me. Like, I had one teacher thought she knew my brother and shit. So, but she thought I stole her crystals, her rock crystals.
Oh boy.
I was like, what the fuck? Why would I want them? Yeah, they look nice, but why would I want them? They're not a diamond. They're not gold. Why would I want them?
We had someone steal like a whole bag of candy in 4th grade. So that was fun.
Oh, freshman year, bro. There was this fine ass teacher. She told me to hit her up, but it was in her class. Basically, there was a bag of candy. We had a sub and shit. We ended up going. It was me, this nigga, Marquise, or not Marquise, Marquise. Marquise. Me and that nigga was like stealing candy, and we was baking each other. And this tall nigga with dreads, Deontay. This nigga was funny as shit.
What?
Nigga, what?
What did you say?
Did I say that shit?
That's what it sounded like you
We
said.
was roasting each other.
Oh, that's not what it sounded like at all. It sounded like you said you were baking.
I don't even know what I said. What the hell? But me and him was roasting. Anyway, me and this nigga was roasting each other. And this tall ass nigga, bro, I can't even take this shit serious no more. What the fuck? Me and this tall ass nigga, Deontay, start looking at this nigga Marquise and just go like, bro, big ass head, stupid ass head. That boy's head was literally, this nigga was skinny with a big ass head. Like, we just called him bobblehead the whole year. And it was funny. He would get mad and go like, bro, I'll really roast your shit. And he never roasted me. Me and this nigga was lit as fuck freshman year. Then he ended up switching schools sophomore year, and that shit was tragic. Me and that nigga was cool though. That shit was funny. Then, like I said, banging each other. Ain't no way. That's a David thing. That's not a me thing. He didn't even deny it. Whoa. Nothing.
What the? Anyway.
But yeah. Do you have any topics to talk about, my boy?
For me?
Any of y'all?
Oh, I gotta tell you this one story that. So you know how I already told you we got a new building. That building is already turning out trashy as fuck. It's trashy in itself. And,
That's what's up.
And they say that we might go back to the old building, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not helping y'all go fucking put all this shit back to your building. Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna go to that building and stay there. Fuck. And they're not basically done yet building the building, so I don't know why the fuck they're doing that shit.
That's tragic. That's tragic. That's tragic.
Yeah. I'm happy that I'm moving to school and shit. I'm like, shit. Right now, like, these teachers are writing me up for no fucking reasons. They could taste a little bit of that one school.
That made no sense, but anyways. Anything you need to say?
I think I'm good. I think we got it all. Got it all out.
Thanks for watching. It's your boy, Mr. Kid Fireworth 13, and yours truly,
That's me right here.
Cavalot No GG, and your special guest over here, David. You feel me? You can get our links to our social media in the whole ass description below. You feel me? Stay tuned for more episodes.
The whole time.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, see y'all in the next podcast.
Peace out.